Yo, what's up, guys? This is Why Not Be Reckless, aka Why Not Be Casting. I'm one of the HCS commentators, and we have another HCS Weekly Report where today we're going to be talking about Optic Gaming getting their revenge on FaZe. Finally, the two juggernauts, the two giants, finally scrim it out. They deal with each other. We've heard rumors. Actually, I even made a video about it not too long ago, where apparently Optic said they wouldn't scrim against FaZe. And in the video that Snakebite was talking about, it didn't seem like a hard, no, it just seemed like their schedules maybe didn't match up. But then a lot of people in Twitch chats were starting rumors saying that they said this, that they wouldn't scrim, yada, yada, yada. I've actually even heard people say that they were in Lucid and Trippy's chat, and they said for competitive reasons, to not give away too much intel to FaZe, they didn't want to scrim them leading into Charlotte. But I never actually saw that myself. Either way, no matter what, it has happened. We are here, and I'm excited to see Optic going up against FaZe. And as you see, it's a 6-2 scoreline, so not a very long scrim. We're not talking about a full 13 or 16 games. We're talking about half a scrim here, and a 6-2 win in favor of Optic Gaming. It wasn't too long ago that FaZe were able to pull off back-to-back best of 5 series against this Optic Gaming roster in the grand finals of the SSG Snowdown. So it was really good to Optic to get some kind of momentum leading to Charlotte and get themselves a win and prove that, hey, they can hang with FaZe. There ain't no new God squad in town. They're still the #1 team in the league, and that kind of raised questions. Does this make Optic the #1 team in the league, or are we putting that much emphasis on an online scrim over an online tournament like the SSG Snowdown? Let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel. But I want to dig a little bit deeper into the stats here. So we'll talk about the records here. We'll talk about the records. So the only 2 games that FaZe were able to get the win on Optic were on King of the Hill Recharge, which, by the way, a very close one, 3-2. And then King of the Hill on Live Fire. So apparently FaZe very comfortable when it comes to King of the Hill. Maybe a weakness within Optic's game, because that's actually the only 2 King of the Hill games that they played, and it was 2 losses going to FaZe. So watch out for that going into Charlotte and the other scrims. Maybe Optic aren't well versed on this game type, considering they lost it on 2 very different maps, being Live Fire and Recharge. However, Live Fire ball pretty close. Stronghold, I'm gonna call that close as well. Oddball, now getting a little bit ahead in favor of Optic. Live Fire, Stronghold, this is a big win for Optic in my opinion. 2-1 flag. I'm gonna guess on we'll guess this as Pit. I know Pit never really goes over 3 flag caps total. And then Streets, Strongholds, a decisive win. So for the most part, close games, but a couple of them a bit decisive in the way of Optic Gaming. I'm gonna go a little bit more deeper into the stats if you guys don't mind. Here we go. Let's see what's going on here, because I'm looking at first let's check out the kills. First of all, Trippy, 181 kills, most in the lobby. Trippy really stepping up in the Slays department. Not too far behind him is Lucid. You guys know I love a lot of kills and a lot of assists at the same time. So 168 kills and 92 assists to go along with it. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. Also most damage as well. So Trippy coming in with the cleanups, but Lucid kind of being that main damage dealer throughout the entire scrims. Meanwhile, Renegade with the big 179. Same for World 2. Pretty close in the assist department. Frosty not too far behind, and I'd imagine Snakebite probably took more of that objective, which we'll kind of find out a little bit more. Not a bad showing coming out of the crew in the Slays department, but let's see how we did in the objective. Now I'm respecting Trippy even more. Dude, I'm respecting Trippy even more now, because not only was Trippy the leading slayer, but also the man holding the ball. How were you slaying this well while holding the ball? 173 points of ball time. APG not too far behind him with the 156, which I guess should be no real surprise here. Trippy and APG normally take the lead when it comes to the objective time, especially in ball. I found it to be a little bit surprising, considering Trippy was slaying so well throughout the entire series. Time has... What the... Bro! Are you at 4 seconds of ball time for? Yo, look at you! Your football got 4 seconds of ball time trying to... How many oddball games did they play? They played 2 oddball games. This man had 4. Yo, grab the ball, bro. Yeah, that's the problem. They win controller player of the year one time, and now they just decide they don't want to pick up the ball. What? How you have 4 seconds of ball time in 2 oddball? I'm not even. I'm gonna go that. I'm not gonna go that. One thing I am surprised about is Renegade also 92 seconds with the ball time in favor of Renegade. That's not. I mean, considering again, same thing, kind of similar to where Trippy's at, leading Slayer. 69 nice assists throughout the entire time, while also being the leading ball carrier. That's a role that I really haven't seen Renegade in too much. Like, I think about all of the games that you've seen Renegade play, whether it be on Cloud9 or on FaZe. I don't think I've ever seen them play that much objective like that, being the leading ball carrier. So that's really cool to watch as well. Let's move into capture the flag stats. Love Snakebite with the 12 grabs. Love Frosty with the 15 grabs. Frosty always, I said it, like Frosty and Renegade's game style is always in the face of their opponents. So I'm never surprised when they have more flag grabs. Just because they're always starting. Even if they don't finish the flag grabs, I think they're always there. So it kind of makes sense on, kind of playing through that. A pretty balanced attack on Optic here. How many capture the flag games did they play? Only one, so not really much to really go off of that, but not really much to go off of that. But I do like the balance of how many grabs that we saw within that game. And sadly, no King of the Hill or Stronghold stats. I wonder if it pops up here. I think so. I think there's one. Yeah, it really only shows power weapon kills. Sorry about that, guys. Really not much in the King of the Hill or Stronghold stats. For some reason, the stats don't load right. But I think we have a good piece of information. You know, we've seen Trippy lead in both the slays and the objective department, which I think is phenomenal. When it comes to capture the flag, we've seen a balanced attack within getting into your opponent's base and pulling those flags as much as possible and hopefully playing through them. I think that was really good. Renegade showing that not only can he slay out, but he can play some objective as well. So unselfish gameplay. I think if Renegade continues to play like that going forward, FaZe is going to continue to be the team that we think they are, top 2 in the league, tournament in and tournament out. Some people said that FaZe shouldn't even drop a tournament all year long. I don't think I'm going to go that far, but I think if we still keep seeing that unselfish play out of all of these players, they can definitely be the most dangerous team in the league right outside of Optic. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing, and all this does is just build more of a storyline going into Charlotte. FaZe got the big win during the SSG Snowdown. Optic said, "Okay, yeah, cool. That was preseason when everybody was coming off a break, nobody was playing. Now that we're well practiced and coming into form, that's when we showed that we got the best of them, literally 3xing their scoreline in scrims. And now the real question is, what happens on LAN? Because back in the day, people were questioning Optic's ability to perform on LAN. I think they put that away when they were our back-to-back LAN champions at Orlando and Worlds, but they haven't played this FaZe roster. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of Optic versus FaZe. This new rivalry is going to be absolutely insane. I will 100% be at Charlotte. HCS hasn't announced who's casting yet, but whether I'm casting, whether I'm playing, or whether I'm coaching or sitting, I will be at Charlotte. So I can't wait to meet all of you guys, and I can't wait to see this matchup because we already know what's going to happen. All right, guys, peace out.